It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Empire of Britannia. William the Conqueror's... Are we still grandson? We are still grandson. So in 3 generations we have managed to form the Empire, take France, take Ireland, take Scotland, so we are doing fairly well. At the moment there is a holy war going on for Syria, there is a holy war for Moldavia, and there is this war as well, but we're not really involving ourselves too much. We did get involved in the Holy War, not to much avail really. I don't think we will continue to press arms in that direction. What I do need to consider though is there's a little bit of an independence faction. They're a little bit upset with these offensive wars, which I can understand. There's been lots of war ongoing. So any way to boost relations with them, we're going to take. I could commission an epic, which would give us some renown, but I don't think I'm particularly keen to do that right now. Burgundy joined us. Would Barcelona want to join us? No, they're actually at war. So, for the minute, we're just building up in our capital. We have a King of Ireland that is also engaged in this holy war. But the realm as a whole is under our control, which is nice to see. And we're building up quite nicely in our capital. We've got a little bit of a peasant rebellion here, but that's okay. We'll deal with that pretty quickly. How are the men at arms? We've got some huskarls. Can we get some armoured horsemen? I think that's got to be our next go-to. And go and eliminate them from Bedford as well. Ooh, my sister's just died. I don't want to get too stressed, because that will cause me some big old problems. A councillor's just died. Chancellor. I do need someone that's good. You will be perfect. Definitely stay on domestic affairs. My wife's going to stay on that. Do we have primogeniture? We do not have primogeniture. But we only have one child to inherit the Kingdom of Wales, which wouldn't be so bad, actually. So that's 50%. Where are the rest of the rebels? Up north. We got any in Ireland? There's none in France, from the looks of things. So they're just up in the northern realms. I can ask for some gold from the Pope, which I'll use to invest in our economy a little bit. That's useful for our men-at-arms, because they do become a wee bit expensive. Meadows has just been built in Buckinghamshire. Coward vassal. Count Geoffrey. Yes, let's have him like us. How are we doing troops-wise? We are marching up, so that's going to get dealt with fairly soon. My son Roger, is he at all good? He's okay. Let's see if he can get us a decent alliance, because I actually don't have that many. I'm marrying a lot of Orthodox. I'd rather marry someone that's not going to be Orthodox. So 3,000 troops from a duke is pretty good. Good. That ends the Peasants' Rebellion. Is he any good? Yes, he is. Let's have you be recruited to our cause. Now, what's the gripe with folks? Is it the lack of probably culture? I think we're alright for faith though, aren't we? There's a little bit of insular down south. Quite a lot of Orthodox spreading in France, which is a little surprising. Okay, the independence faction is looking noticeably weaker. I can't do primogeniture yet because we're just not. We're not there, but we will be. We're up to 20k. How much has the Holy Roman Empire got? Not that many. Papacy has sadly taken a chunk out of France, but I don't think there's much I can do about it. So I think we are considered the biggest empire at the moment. Unless the Mongols have got anything going on, which it doesn't look like they do. Wouldn't mind picking up Barcelona, which I can get for pretty cheap, to be fair. That would not be a bad idea. Let's consider doing that. How many troops would I get if I was to pick you up? Probably more than 1,000. I think we do this now. He's facing rebellion anyway. So let's pick this up. Raise local, see what we get. Hopefully more than 1,000. Otherwise I might have to rally substantially more. That should be fine. And let's get the Duke of Albi sent in. He's already had an ally join him with a couple of thousand troops. Fine. So we need to raise many more, which is fine. Send in the 3,000 to take his capital. I will send in the rest to reinforce as soon as possible. That probably ought to do it, about 4k I think. So let's bring them south. Preferably someone with quick speed. Our siege is going to take 3 months, theirs is going to take 9, so I'm quietly happy to let that continue. Munster needs to be traded off, that's fine. Make sure you have the siege specialist to give us that bonus. 50 days left. Good, good. Meanwhile, building wise, let's invest in the economy a little more. I want to be able to get armoured horsemen so we can trample along all of our enemies pretty quickly. We took some good prisoners there, so this war should be done with fairly quickly if we can get through in a nice manner. I think we just hold on to these prisoners. I would rather keep hold. Right, we'll still win decisively even though he's defending from the mountains. And Sadly, absolute disaster of a crusade, unfortunately. Duke of Kent's been severely injured. But this might give us enough to end this. And it has. We will pick up Barcelona then. Now, I don't want to hold Barcelona. I will give it away. We will give a couple of counties to someone. Not my son. You're pretty good though. You can have 2, and then someone else who's got good stewardship maybe. Thomas has got some good traits and he's a Crusader. Let's reward him. There you go, and you can have that, and we'll just grant this to some random chap. He actually has a claim on the kingdom, so I don't want to give it to him. So who owns the duchy? No one actually owns the duchy. I just need the gold, and then we can grant it to him. That's fine, we'll do that. As soon as we get the income, we can ransom you, which should give us the income. So let's go ahead and create the duchy. Good, my rival's just died. That's helped with the stress. We will grant you the duchy. Congrats. And we can pick up August. Excellent. And I need to designate someone to train her. She wants to be a marshal, apparently. So let's give it to my wife. Is my wife... Yeah, she is. Okay, that's fine. Berkhamsted's fine. Colchester, you're alright. We're building up some barracks. We're swaying some folks as well. Are there any vassals that need a good deal of work on the swaying side? Be nice to have a feast as well. How old are we now? We're okay. Got bloody shed load of traits. Smallpox. Ooh, our wife's just got smallpox. Who's the... Oh, he's pretty good. Try and help her out. So he's reduced the symptoms, but she's now got gout as well. She's dead. I think safe to say she is dead. Unfortunately, so we're going to get a lot of stress from that. Let's have our feast as soon as we can. Because we're going to get a little bit upset from that, unfortunately. Another peasant rebellion, that's unfortunate. I can transfer another person over to the King of Ireland. How strong are you now? 4k, that's okay, that's not too bad. Let's have our feast. Try and make the vassals a little happier. Oh, she's just been cured. She's lost smallpox, that's good. Hopefully she can lose her gout. Because she's still not out of the woodworks yet. Let's see. Nice, we've become a famous reveller, that's good. Why am I so sleepy? Wife recovers, so she just lost the smallpox. You're going fairly well, but you are only 9, so we need you to live a good while yet. What is that? Winter Soldier. Have they been watching the new Marvel series? Maybe they have. Yeah, we'll stick with her on court politics, I think. We just need to keep everyone happy. I cannot afford rebellion. So we're fairly secure here. The HRE, who are you allied to? One of your own people. What claims have we got? Oh, you've got bloody Flanders. So no one's really got much in the way of claims against the HRE, unfortunately. Tuscany's independent. Would they consider joining us? No. Sadly, they would not. Now, I could pick you up for fairly cheap as well. How are the vassals feeling about our offensive wars? Not bad. Although we have got some Catalan rebellions brewing. Maybe we should try and start to promote the culture down south. When we get the opportunity. Bedford's being upgraded. I think, yeah, we can upgrade here. And we've picked up windmills, which is great. Wouldn't mind picking up the trebuchet. But all in all, pretty good for Britannia. Expansion in Spain is not a bad shout for us. We are fairly content up north. We do need a big drive on the culture to try and sort that out, but we will attempt to do that. In the meantime, though, we will end the episode there. Thank you all very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're still enjoying the William the Conqueror series as his grandson continues in his footsteps, having formed the Empire of Britannia. If you are enjoying the series, please do leave a like, subscribe, comment, all those good things. They help the channel grow, and your support is very much appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.